Hey everybody, welcome back. So I got some really cool stuff to show you guys today. Actually, I'm going to give you a small preview of what's going to come up, what my next video is going to be. Well, part of it at least. So I kind of went to like an estate sale kind of thing where it was actually like my lady's aunt was moving out of her house. They lived in this house for 30 years. And they had a bunch of old toys that the son didn't want anymore. So I was able to go through a ton of it. And this is all these crazy toys that I got from him. He was a child of the 90s. So next video, we're going to go through that entire box. Plus there's some other stuff I got in there, some like Halloween deco and junk like that. But also, I forgot to show you guys what else I got when I was over at Harold's for the weekend. Because actually, Harold, like me, is a toy collector, toy reseller, and he has still some bins of stuff that he had for sale. So I was able to go through some of his stuff with him and actually pick through the stuff and see kind of a couple of things that I actually wanted, and he gave me a super crazy good deal on it. So I'm going to show you that here in a second. But I want to show you too, I picked up at the store some new Hot Wheels. Of course, you know, a little bit of a Hot Wheel kick still, but not as much as I was. But this car is cool because before I showed you the Dose car. It was a blue car exactly the same. And just like the Uno car here, the other car was Dose. So it's just kind of funny that I found the Uno car. So now I have Uno and Dose. Now I wonder if they're going to make like a Trace and Quattro car. I mean, probably not, but it's kind of cool just to get a matching pair with the Uno and the Dose. So it'd be kind of cool to put those together. And then, of course, I found another of the Mystery Machine, so I had to pick that up just because. And then I found this one. This one was kind of cool. It's a Chevy Bel Air Gasser, and I just kind of like the paint job on it. And it says Guster on it. And it kind of has like a funny fart cloud, little emoji kind of looking guy on there on top. So I just, basically picked that up for the whole paint job there because I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, let's get on to what we got from Harold's. Oh yeah, also, before we go, we have a little bit of a mail call, and I got this box here to kind of go with what I got here from Harold. To start off, I got some of the vintage Ninja Turtles. So I actually used to have a bunch of old Ninja Turtles, but at one point or the other, I sold them. I kept like one or two of them. But yeah, he had a bunch of Ninja Turtles that he was going to get rid of. But I kind of wanted to put together the set again of like, just the four Ninja Turtles and maybe Splinter to kind of go with my robot Ninja Turtle guy that I have. Or I'll show you guys that real quick. It's been a while probably since I've shown that. This is one of the original Ninja Turtles that I kept from when I was a child. It was always my favorite one. Kind of a robot-looking guy, Ninja Turtle. Pretty sweet. I think he had some other accessories, but this is all I have left of those accessories. I'll set him aside for now. And yeah, of course, this is here Splinter. Got Splinter. I just need his robe. Hopefully I can find that for a decent price somewhere. And then I got 3 out of the 4 of the Ninja Turtles from him. Of course, I don't have any accessories, so I'll probably have to go on eBay and try to round up some of those accessories. But at least I got the belts with most of them. So I got Leonardo with his belt. So that's pretty cool. Old Ninja Turtle, Leonardo, 1988. Yeah, so this is 1988 hardhead Leonardo. And then we got Raphael. We got the old Raphael figure. I think from the same year, so that's pretty cool. So that's 2 out of 3, and he had his belt. And then, of course, you can't have Ninja Turtles without Michelangelo, but unfortunately, I don't have his belt. So that's the only belt that I'm going to have to try to hunt down and find individually. And then, of course, I just need their regular weapons. I mean, I don't need all those crazy weapons that come with them. I'm just going to get their basic weapons, like his nunchucks, Raphael's sais, and Leonardo's swords. But yeah, other than that, I also picked up from Harold just because I thought it was cool. And this is like, I don't know, maybe it's Disney's only real superhero from back then, back anytime. Definitely just from the 90s. But he had this, and he was, not too crazy keen on keeping it, I don't think. So I grabbed this from him. And of course, I really loved this character when it came out because, when this came out, I was super into superheroes and all that. And it's none other than Darkwing Duck. Here's the Darkwing Duck, original action figure. Actually, maybe it might not be the original one, but it's definitely from back in the day. Let's see if I can see the year on this. See if there is a year. Actually, I don't even see a year on it. Yeah, doesn't really give me a year, but this is definitely old. It's an old Darkwing Duck, and it's just kind of cool to go with the rest of my little superhero kind of figures and all that, because I love all the superhero stuff, especially from that era. And then also, while I was at it, digging through stuff, these are the only other things that I found that I really wanted that he had. And let's see if I can get into this with due speed. And this is actually something cool that I had when I was a kid. And I don't have any more, lost it somewhere along the lines. It didn't come with any weapons by any means. It was kind of one of these old school, like, kind of tank transformer things. And, you kind of fold them over. And they had kind of cool, like, things, action that they did. And then I think if they were they'd zip along, you kind of pull them back and they'd zip out. I don't know, I think the mechanics on this one doesn't exactly work anymore, but it's just kind of cool to get because, I had one of these as a kid, and I do not have that anymore. So I just thought it would be kind of cool to go with my loose little toy collection on my little shelf over there. And then I got this thing. I'm not even sure. I just grabbed this whole bag of stuff just because that was in it. And that's some weird random thing in there. Maybe if one of you guys knows what this is, you can tell me. It's just this kind of weird little robot guy. I'm not quite sure what that is or even what that's from. Maybe it's a Transformer thing. I'm not sure, but it's just a little robot gun guy. So, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it actually did something. I don't know. There's a little button here, so I'm not quite sure what it is, what it did, anything like that. But it's just kind of a cool old toy. I don't even know if there's a year on this either. Probably not. I think this is actually maybe an accessory for a Transformer. It was like a weapon maybe that you plugged onto it, and also the weapon became like a little robot to itself. And then lastly but not leastly, in this little bag, got this cool little UFO Transformer. I'm not quite sure what this is from, but it's just a little tiny UFO. I'm not quite sure what it did. Looks like there's a little button on top. Maybe it pulled out, and yeah, this little guy transforms into something somewhere. Not sure how to make it exactly work. Oh, maybe that was the head. Yes, that's supposed to be the head of the little Transformer. And then these are the arms. And so it pops up, and there he is, a little Transformer robot. And it's definitely a Transformer because it's got the little hologram emblem there. And yeah, I just thought that was kind of a cool little thing. I don't really have any Transformers besides that, maybe like a couple from when I was a kid. And I don't think I ever got around to showing all the crazy little box of loose stuff that I have from when I was a child, per se. But nah, that's just kind of a cool little addition to go into that. And then I guess, yeah, while we're at it, let's get to some of these mail call items as everything falls and drops everywhere. Let's get to the toy first, just because. Yeah, this kind of goes along with this thing I was just showing you. Or one of the things that I was just showing you. Let's see here, get in here. Make this easy. Come on, be easy. Let's open this box. Yes, and so I got this specifically because, as I just showed you, I got the 3 other turtles. So I ordered this off eBay, found the cheapest version I could. That actually came with some of the stuff, so I didn't have to hunt it down later. So it's kind of a good score, but of course it's Donatello. Got the sweet Donatello, and this is another 1988 Donatello. It says, yep, 1988 Donatello. And it's got his belt and all that, and then it came with 2 of his stabs, so that's pretty sweet. It also came with a little extra bonus weapon. This is one of the crazy bonus weapons that you would get with the Ninja Turtles that really you didn't see in the show. There was like Ninja Stars, maybe you saw those in the show, but also always came with like these weird little blade things and these other weird kind of blade things that had these little curly blade things off, kind of looking like an old French symbol. But yeah, just thought that was kind of cool. So now I have all 4 Ninja Turtles. So now I just need to get all their little weapons together, and I have a nice little set of Ninja Turtles. Probably put this in my glass case, just kind of have it on display. Cause I've got an empty shelf over here. This just has comic books. So I put the Ninja Turtles kind of on that. I'll show you guys that once I put that up and out. But yeah, let's move on. Got some couple of cool comic books, I'm pretty sure. I kind of forget which ones these are in particular, because I got a couple more to open up in my next video. But we'll save that for later, because I don't want to make this video drag on for too crazy long. Alrighty. Let's do here. And I'm thinking about I might have to change up my format, because I'm getting 0 traction on YouTube. But I also want to get into more like real life stuff, kind of showing more of like the goings on of things. I have a couple other videos, like the next some odd videos. Actually, by the time you see this, I'll have some other videos with footage out where it shows us like going to the beach and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, so this is All-Star Comics number 60. So this is All-Star Comics number 60, and the significance of this comic book is it's the 3rd appearance of Power Girl. And as you'll see in my next coming videos, I will have the 2nd appearance and the 1st appearance of Power Girl. And this Power Girl here, she's basically, the DC equivalent to Miss Marvel. like Carol Danvers, but this is actually Supergirl from an alternate reality, and she comes to the main DC universe and becomes Power Girl as opposed to Superwoman or Supergirl, which is kind of interesting. Um, but yeah, so coming up, you'll see me opening up the very first appearance of her and the second appearance of her, because I actually was able to find her for a decent price on eBay, which was exciting. I'm not going to deep dive too much into the Power Girl whole series. I just thought it would be kind of cool to have some of the first appearances. Maybe pick up the Showcase editions. I guess her first solo stories were in Showcase. And there's like a 3-issue run of that. So I'll probably end up picking those up just to kind of complete my little Power Girl run there. And maybe some later issues. There's a really cool issue actually that came out. It was like the very last issue of, I guess she had a solo run during the New 52 of DC. And the very last issue, for some reason, it's worth like $150. But I'm hoping to somehow find that issue for the cheap somewhere, because it's actually got a really amazing cover of her. So this thing is stuck in here. I hate it when people wrap things like this. This is not a very good way to actually pack something in the first place. It's only one layer of cardboard. So if like somebody were so inclined, they'd bend the hell out of this comic book and completely ruin its integrity. And then of course, oh look, yeah, they taped it onto the cardboard too. I hate that. It is the worst. It's like there is such a thing as overpacking things, and you never want to tape the book to the cardboard, because that's just insane. Somebody's going to ruin it trying to get the thing out. It's so stupid. Alright. Enough of my whining and crying. What is it? Luckily, it's nothing that was in great condition in the first place. This is just more beat up edition of the set I'm trying to put together, which I don't care about the quality or the condition. It's just Green Lantern number 37. So this is another 1960s Green Lantern issue. Still 12 cents. So this is the original Silver Age Hal Jordan. And it looks like he's fighting against the evil Star and his band of starlings. So yeah, so one more piece of the puzzle as far as getting that original Green Lantern set put together. But yeah, that's all I got for now. But make sure to tune in, because like I said, I got a ton more stuff. I mean, there's like all these ideas of videos that I want to make, and I just never have time to do it. But hopefully here pretty soon I can start making some more time and getting that all together. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.